So I've been journaling for over 700 plus days now. And when I first started, this was the video that I wish I had. Hopefully let's keep that. Now I just got journals everywhere. Alright. What's going on, y'all? My name is Morgan, and on this channel we explore strategies and mindsets on how to become the best version of yourself. And today we're diving deep into journaling. We're going to be splitting this video into three main parts. Number one, why even start journaling? Number two, how I specifically journal in under 5 minutes and maximize the benefits. And number three, things I wish I specifically knew before I started journaling. Let's get right into it. There are three main benefits of journaling, and that's clarity, focus, and gratitude. Journaling your mind onto a flat sheet of paper allows you to put your emotions right in front of you. And so you can actually go ahead and analyze and inspect how you're feeling, why you're feeling that, and as a result, bring clarity into your life. There are two beautiful quotes from Robin Sharma, the author of the 5 a.m. Club, and they go, "Clarity breeds mastery, and clarity precedes success." So if in your life you're looking for mastery in your field, success in your field, you gotta remember clarity is key. Next up, we have focus and performance. One of the things that I realized as I was journaling out my thoughts every single day was that it allowed my mind to clear up and gave my brain space to think about what truly mattered. As a result, this decreased my stress, my worries within life, and thus increasing my performance and productivity because my mind wasn't bogged down by all the different tasks and emotions and feelings that would occur from just everyday life. And so for all you productivity gurus or productivity nerds like me, you gotta get into journaling. Next up, we have gratitude. It wouldn't be a journaling video if I didn't talk about gratitude. You probably heard all these productivity gurus all mentioning about gratitude journaling. It's like, oh, it's some hocus pocus thingy. Wingardium Leviosa. Being transparent with you guys, when I first started journaling, I realized that I wasn't a very grateful person. As I started gratitude journaling, it helped me recognize that a lot of times my mind was so focused on other people, on other events. Why did this good thing happen to that person? Why did that event happen in that specific way? Why can't good things happen to myself? But as I started gratitude journaling, that was when my perspective shifted. As I started shifting my attention away from other people and into what I have, what's in front of me, this roof above my head, this camera that I can talk to, this laptop that I'm reading a script off of, it makes you recognize, like, holy crap, there's so much good that I have. And that awareness for what you already have allows you to relieve tension and ultimately just feel so much better. When you have gratitude for the people in your life, the things that you have, the events that you've experienced, this love and this care radiates out from you onto other people, and thus making other people feel that love as well. And so if you haven't tried gratitude journaling, give it a shot. And so yes, I said there's three main benefits to journaling, but there's also one extra bonus one that I've found for myself to be quite helpful, and that is documentation. Journaling allows you to review and look at your past self and just not be so hard on yourself. You can see your growth, which can motivate you, though it may be a little bit embarrassing sometimes, but it doesn't matter. No one's reading it, right? You can see the wins and the joys that you experienced in previous chapters of your life, and you can see the struggles that you went through and overcame, and so allowing you to persist through whatever challenges you're currently facing right now. That's like a win-win. There's no way that you can lose through documentation. When you unavoidably become old and you've gone through the many adventures of life, you'll have a library and a vast collection of memories and documentations that you personally wrote out, where you'll be able to review, look back, and witness your journey from your first-hand perspective once again. All these are personal experiences that are uniquely yours. No one else has them in this world, and for that, it's extremely valuable. One of the big objections to even starting journaling is just the amount of time that it takes. And so in this section of the video, I'll be showing you guys exactly how I journal in less than 5 minutes, so you don't have to waste a whole bunch of time and still maximize the benefits that I talked about earlier. And so the very first thing that I do right in the morning, well, at this point it's the night before, but you do whatever you want, is to just brain dump all of your tasks, and I mean everything, onto the sheet of paper. This brain dump correlates directly to clarity. Do you ever wake up with the feeling of, oh shit, I gotta study for this midterm, I gotta go ahead and write this paper, I gotta take out the trash, I gotta do these dishes, I gotta go ahead and get this present for my friend, I gotta go ahead and pick up my uncle from the crocodile lake, I don't know, whatever the heck you guys are doing. But yeah, it's pretty normal if you're not brain dumping. The brain is a very, very good place for coming up with ideas, but a very terrible place for storing them. We're much more wired in our brains as visual creatures. And so dump out all of the tasks and activities that you need to do onto the sheet in front of you, and tangibly writing and seeing these things in front allows your brain to let go and just relax. The second thing that I'll do is I'll assess my emotional state. Once again, this is aligned with clarity. Here I'm writing, how am I feeling this morning? Why? What happened last night? Did something keep me up? Did I work out too hard? Did I work out too light? Did something big happen in my life? What exactly am I feeling and why? This allows me to have full clarity on exactly what my emotional state is and what's causing it to fluctuate. Next, I'll assess my physical state. And so once again, related to clarity, simple as 1 or 2 sentences of how my body is feeling, why it's feeling that way as well. Am I tired due to 3 hours of sleep? Am I energized because I slept 9 hours? Am I energized because I went ahead and ate a really good diet? What exactly is my body feeling? Next up, I'll go into one of my favorite activities, which is gratitude journaling. And so I'll write down 3 things that I'm grateful for. This is very, very bland and generic, but trust me, it helps so much to get you back into high vibration and thinking on gratitude, love, care, and starting the day with actual joy rather than depression because you got to go back to a job that you don't want to go to. And so my structure is 1 person that I'm grateful for and why, 1 experience or event that I'm grateful for and why, and 1 thing that I'm grateful for in regards to the higher power, God, the universe, whatever it is that you believe. Lastly, I'll get into my main thing, and this goes straight into focus mode, getting me into the zone, getting me started for the day. And so this is 2 to 3 sentences of your main priority, your main goal, your main aspiration within this chapter of your life. Try not to come up with too short-term of a goal, but something long-term and something that's pretty broad that aligns with your inner core essence. This then primes you to remember each and every day what your focus is and why it's important to you, why you're getting out of bed, why you're pushing yourself so hard, and why you want to go ahead and achieve it so bad. Boom, now you know the structure and now you know the tacticals, but what are some tips in actually making this into a long-term habit where you can really experience the benefits? This is the portion of the video that I wish that I knew when I really first started, because it would have saved me so much time and so much pain. Number 1, repeat after me. Your journal does not have to be perfect. Let me say this again. Your journal does not have to be perfect, okay? All you perfectionists watching out there. All you perfectionists watching out there, it's not meant to be perfect. It doesn't have to be the best handwriting, the best thought out ideas, the best experiences. It's your journal. You get to write what you want to write about. If you're tired and you want to skip details about your mood, your emotions, or some event that you experienced, just skip it. If you really want to write about some plant that you saw on your way home from work and how freaking green it is, write about that, because if that makes you happy and that's what gets you to write about it. I love this plant. You choose what to write because this journal is yours and no one else's. Next up, you don't have to journal for 10, 15, 20 minutes every single day. 5 minutes is more than sufficient, heck, even 2 minutes if it just gets you and allows you to put your thoughts onto paper. The point is to get into a habit of reflection, enhance gratitude, increase the appreciation for life, increase your mood, and just lighten the mental burden. And so if it's causing more mental burden for you, more stress, by the amount of time that you're putting into your journal, reduce the time. You don't have to journal for so long. Some days I'll literally journal 5 to 7 sentences, like 1 sentence for each category, and I call it a day. And I'm still glad because I still journaled, I still have a documentation of what I was feeling, what I was doing in that specific day. Remember, it's meant to serve you, not stress you. Next up, for those of you that actually want to become consistent, mad props to you, super excited to see how you go. But if that is something you want to do, make sure that you track your progress each and every single day. When I first started early on in 2020, I actually ended up taking a 2-month break because of how overwhelmed and how burdened and stressed out I was from thinking, oh crap, I got to journal 10 minutes a day each and every single day. And that resulted in me just not doing it at all. It got to the point that when I got back and I committed myself to doing this habit each day, that I actually ended up brain dumping journal inside my journal. Yeah, I'm pretty weird. But hey, it worked. Seeing myself check off journal each and every single day within my brain dump itself kept the spark alive within me and kept me going for 2 years straight. And so if that's something that you need, literally write journal inside your brain dump. And lastly, write for the writer, not for the reader. Be honest with your emotions, how you're feeling, and write from the inner essence of your core. If you're worried about someone seeing and reading your journal, you're never going to feel truly clear and at peace. If you're writing for the reader, then ultimately you're not writing for yourself, but writing to impress others, and those benefits don't come. But if you're writing for yourself, the writer, the stress, the burden, and the overwhelm decreases knowing that it's just yourself, and you don't have to judge yourself for that. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video and you got all the way to the end, you're part of a very small minority that truly cares about growth, self-improvement, becoming your best version. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, you might enjoy this video where I talk about how you can go ahead and manage your energy levels throughout the day without any coffee. You can check it out right over here. Once again, thank you so much for watching. We'll talk soon. Bye.